Hello everybody, this is Gunshot. Today I'm going to be playing some KSP. Let's do this. This game is an incredibly fun game, by the way, and new. So this is my new screen recorder. It's actually a really cool screen recorder. I'm using it to record this video. And it turns out I tried to record this video once, but it didn't really exactly work. The reason being there was way too many programs open. I thought there was only this, the editor, and the screen recorder, but there's actually a ton of other stuff like AIM and Mozilla Firefox. So I had to close all those down. I did have this one really cool screen recorder called Ice Cream Screen Recorder, but it saved things in destructive files, so you can't upload them to YouTube. This screen recorder saves in ABS files. And it's called DEBUT Screen Recorder. And I can't remember the name of what company, but just search DEBUT Screen Recorder onto the thing. And that's because one of my friends in band at my school actually asked me about that, so if you're watching this video, mention to you. And thanks for 26 subscribers, guys. If you want to subscribe, you can do so now. I'm not going to bug you about it, you know, because nobody likes people that bug them to subscribe. No. Let's control. We're going to have to jettison this. Look at that. Perfect. This is an asparagus stage rocket. You can see my really bad fuel jump, and there's the moon. I think I'm gonna try to make this rocket in orbit right here. Sadly, with this screen recorder, I can't have my face in the corner, but got faster going. ×2 time acceleration. Okay, this rocket is crazy good because remember, guys. I am actually in whatchamacallit. I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I'm in sandbox mode. So I'm not in career, so I don't have any limits. But look at that. A giant overpowered mammoth engine is running full capacity. Well, not full capacity. Lower throttle. And my friend Shapeshifter made this one video about hacking. I just want to tell you guys that coding is not hacking. Coding is actually what they use to make video games and make programs. And there's different types of hackers. There's white hat hackers, which are actually the good hackers. White hat hackers, if the company hires a guy to hack their software to see if it's good against hackers, there's gray hat hackers, which do some good hacking and some bad hacking, you know, up in there. But then there's black hat hackers. Now these are the guys that really do bad hacking. They hack things for a lot of money and, you know, bad. Some gray hat hackers don't do that big of hacks, but see, my fuel's about to run out there. Hopefully I can get this thing into orbit. Don't, yell at me through the screen like, you're bad at KSP, you didn't get it into orbit. You know, it's sometimes pretty hard to get things into orbit, but I think I can. Bad maneuver. Okay. I'm going to lower throttle down and put this thing basically vertical, because this engine is so powerful that you are probably going to end up escaping Kerbal's gravity with it. That's how intense this thing is right here. So I'm basically vertical right now. As you can see, my Apple Apps is enlarging right now. My screen recorder is still recording. This is a phenomenal screen recorder too, by the way, guys. It's one of the best ones I've found. And a lot of people think the best way, if you're in orbit and you want to get back to Kerbin, a lot of people think the best way to get back to Kerbin is actually to point your rocket toward Kerbin. But that's actually a very inefficient way. It will work, but you're going to need a lot more fuel. The best way to get back to Kerbin is to go and retrograde right there in my SAS. It's basically just the opposite way of your natural orbit. Now, if you don't know what orbit is technically falling at the same speed that the Earth is rotating. So therefore, every time you fall, you miss the Earth. So I guess that's saying what comes up must go down isn't exactly true if you're in space. This game has amazing graphics. I mean, look at that. It's just the universe, the moon. Yeah, this game is an incredibly well-written game. It's Kerbal Space Program, if you're wondering. Probably said that about 50 times throughout the course of this video. And my computer is running like a champ right now. And look at this. Look how nice that arch is. I'm in a low orbit right now. And if I run out of fuel there, don't worry, I have another engine in the top part and a little Sputnik drone right there. Zoom out. Wonder how far you can zoom out. Guess this is. Okay. So we have an insane amount of fuel, 3 fuel tanks. This is actually a really good rocket. And it was funny, when I first started playing this game, I was a complete and utter noob. I was really bad. And I didn't even know that there was an SAS. I didn't know you can control your rocket. So I thought you had to make a rocket that flew completely straight into the atmosphere. But I was just being stupid back then, basically. You don't even want to know what I was like when I was a noob at Minecraft. It was horribly bad. We are going to get into a beautiful orbit, basically. I might have to split this video into 2 parts because it might be over 10 minutes long. Or 15 minutes, but... look how perfect this orbit is. Yeah, I think I'm going to split this video into 2 parts and make one part me getting into orbit. The second part is how to get back from orbit, because I will show you guys how to get back too. And as you can see, my endless expanse of architecture. My last video was actually this one. I got this one into orbit. There's the moon. Our apoapsis is looking good. If you don't know what an apoapsis is, it's basically this right here. It's the highest point in your orbit. Orbits, that's where these saying perihelion or what's it called? Yeah, perihelion, and I think apohelion day came from. That was actually something we learned in our science class, and that is actually where the Earth is relative to the Sun. And summer in where I live in America is actually, winter. Yeah, winter in America is actually pretty strange because you would think it's farthest away, but actually it's the closest to the sun, which sounds weird, but it all has to do with the tilting of the Earth. Summer and winter is actually... oh, look at this perfect orbit. I'm gonna cut this down. Yeah. Summer and winter are actually due to the position of the Earth, what way our axis is tilting, not how close we are to the sun. That's a myth, but it's not true. So, perihelion day is when we are closest to the sun, and that is America's winter. Now, it is different for other places in the Earth, but And the poles is actually really interesting. They have like just months of darkness, and then just a little bit time where there's actually light outside. Let's actually go retrograde right now. Hope I'm not boring you guys too much. It's a long video, and I need to talk about something. But this is a really good game for $40. Of course, games on Steam like GTA, which is really fun, and games like that, are $60. Rainbow Six, multi-person shooters, all that kind of stuff. Steam is really awesome. A lot of people use it now. I'm going to show you guys some SAS features. I will be doing a tutorial on how to do this, by the way. Actually, I'm going to do this manually. I'm going to go Rambo. See, we are going the opposite way of our orbit. Kerbal Space Program is actually a really realistic game. The only thing that's not realistic is weather, which is actually a good thing, because what if you go on and it's rainy and you can't launch a rocket, you know? And we are going incredibly fast. Look at that, almost 1,000 meters per second. That's faster than the speed of light. That's faster than a bullet travels. And keep in mind that a bullet is only a couple ounces, and this rocket is 30 tons. If you live in this country, of course. Wait, I don't think tons is in the metric system, but that's a lot of pounds. That's like 6,000 pounds. But if you're in another country, it's probably like 300,000 kilograms, or I think that kilogram is a little bit more than a pound, so probably right. I don't know the entire conversions in my head, but see? Look at that. We just canceled out our orbit and are going to head back to Kerbin. Hope I'm not boring you with all this math stuff, or science stuff. I don't like math, I like science. Now I know you all want to see this thing explode. I didn't put parachutes on this thing. Why is our engine not starting up? Well, let's get some explosions! Or on ×4 acceleration. Let's turn our rocket. No, we can't. We're going too fast. Boom! Well, that was a bad explosion. But that's it for this video. This is Gunshot signing off. Don't forget to subscribe. This is probably going to be 2 separate videos, though. But whatever.